Oh, hey, yous guys. Welcome to AMA 50, the podcast where yous ask us anything and we give you three AMA-zing answers in 50 seconds. In this fast advice improv show, our hosts are challenged to answer questions in 30 seconds, 15 seconds, and 5 seconds respectively, one after the other, all under a minute. Thank you for listening to our random and fun life advice podcast. But our word to the wise? We ain't no life experts, so follow your advice at your own risk, okay? Now, my name is Phyllis, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm joined today by my three beautiful co-hosts. We got Shay, we got,
Hi.
yeah, hello, Shay, and we got Will, hello, handsome.
Hi, Phyllis.
Hi, hun. And Kirsten, last but not least. Hello, hun.
Hello. Hi there.
I know you can't see them, but they're lovely, beautiful people. Now, if you guys don't remember me, I was a guest host on the Friendsgiving episode last year. I can't believe it's been a year. I've been invited back to fill in for my friend Amy. Okay, so Kirsten, what is the AMA 50?
Oh my gosh, thank you for asking, Phyllis, and thank you for coming back this year. Oh my gosh, and it's almost
Aw.
Thanksgiving again. Wow. So AMA 50 is an improv game, as you said. It is geared towards answering questions in the funniest and most concise way possible. I developed this game with the help of the amazing AP improvisers, and as Phyllis said, we will be answering questions from all over in under a minute.
Amazing, Kirsten. Now, tell us about our topic and source of questions for today.
Of course. Start your engines, y'all. It's officially the holiday season, which means holiday shopping time is in full swing. Don't race the clock just yet, because for today's episode, we source questions from friends and followers about anything to do with gift shopping, bargain hunting, and preparing for the holidays. We are also very excited to welcome back our auntie Phyllis to provide her own insight and play the game with us. So we can perfectly wrap up for you all the holiday shopping advice you need in a neat AMA 50 bow.
Well, don't this sound fun? Oh, I'm excited. But we gotta take a break right now. I gotta refill my wine, go to the bathroom, and we'll be right back. And we're back! Okay, let's play our first round.
All right. So our first question today comes from Binny, and Binny asks, "Do you take advantage of Black Friday? If yes, what was your best buy?" Let's start off with Shay with 30 seconds.
All right. So I don't do in-person Black Friday, but I like that Black Friday and Cyber Monday have morphed into just one extended online sale extravaganza. And my best buy was last year. I played internet chicken with this pair of boots that originally cost like $160, and I whittled it down until it was 80% off, and then I used a PayPal balance, so I only paid $25. I
Wow.
win.
Next will be Kirsten with 15 seconds. Do you take advantage of Black Friday?
Okay, I too don't do the in-person shopping thing. I had a traumatizing slash uplifting experience once in my youth, and now I do the combined Cyber Monday, Black Friday internet thing, and I already have stuff saved for this year.
I have to hear about traumatizing slash uplifting
Yeah,
Yeah,
experience
uplifting.
later. Uh,
Is this a
but
Lifetime movie?
lastly, Phyllis, best buy on Black Friday?
Oh, it ain't the same as it used to be before the internet. But let's just say a toaster at Boscov's.
My mother was over recently and admired the toaster that I had out on the kitchen counter. And I'm like, yeah, to make toast and Pop Tarts and all sorts of things.
you know,
So
I'll
goodbye.
toaster
It's
thing.
useful, very useful.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Eliana asks, what's the best gift to give or you have given for the least money? Okay, Will, you got 30 seconds. Shay with 15. Kirsten has 5. Okay, Will, take it away, hon.
So I'll tell people this, and they'll either be like, "Oh, how quaint," or like, "This is a cop-out gift." But something that I routinely like to do for the holidays is gift coupons. Now, this is not coupons that I'm clipping myself. It's something that I make when it's like it's a promise for an experience, or like something big, a big expense later, but it's like a I owe you kind of thing, and I can decorate and make a coupon however I'd like.
Oh, I love a coupon, and yours sounds so wholesome. Okay, Shay, 15 seconds.
All right. I like to make food for people and occasions. I like, baking somebody a cake or cookies or just making a big vat of something and bringing it like soup. So, food.
Oh boy, that's amazing. I love to eat. All right, Kirsten, bring us home with 5 seconds.
I am an artist, so my answer is dance.
Love it. Love it.
Or a song or a dance.
I need to see
How
one
to
of the
dance.
dances.
S- Um, I have done songs before as
Yeah.
a gift. Like I've recorded and sang a Christmas song, and it was for people that like to hear me sing, and they were like, "Oh, this is the best." So I think the trick is to maybe make it personal like that.
That's so
Yeah. Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
just like, oh, I forgot. Here's a song off the top of my head. Like you thought about it. You think about it.
Yeah.
This is for you, my art for you that I worked on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's such a good. I've done like recordings of my performances or like making ones specifically to like load onto my Mima's iPad.
I will be very honest. A lot of my dance giving days were when I was a child. But that being said, in the same brain like vein, thinking about children, Linnea has asked, "How do I give a gift to a child without spoiling them?" For context, everyone in the family is giving them gifts, and I don't want them to lose sense of the value of what they receive. Phyllis, you have 30 seconds. Will 15. Shay 5.
Oh okay, the pressure's on. Well, I got 2 kids, Amanda and Jared, and I'm like, listen, we don't make a lot of money, so rank the gifts on your list. You got the top gift, number 1, 2, and 3, and I'm pretty savvy with my coupons and looking out for them deals. So I try to get them 1 or 2 things that are really important to them because they're going to get stuff from their aunt or their freaking sister-in-law Sheila, but we don't have to talk about her right now. Oh, that was my timer. Don't mind me. I was making sure I wasn't cheating.
Yeah.
All right, Will.
I would Joan Crawford this. Basically, you get with your Christina all the gifts in the world, and then you ask them what was your favorite, and they pick the one, and then everything else gets donated. But they get that one present that they really like.
Mm.
Advice from
Thank
mommy
you so
dearest.
much. Shay.
Um, they like an experience or something like fun but educational.
Ooh, that's good.
Like
Hmm.
a trip
Love
to the
that.
Ben Franklin Institute.
That's literally what was at the top of my head. Yeah.
Hmm.
I won't talk about that place.
Go in the heart.
More trauma.
How about how about a,
Oh.
a
Okay.
how about a trip
Yeah,
to the Philadelphia Zoo
that's
Mmm.
great.
or the Elmwood Zoo?
Oh my God, just give them a zoo key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. I did that with
Oh,
my kids back in the day. That's a good
right?
idea.
No, and it like feels so special and important. And then you're like, this is a plastic token, but like, no, it feels like magic to a kid.
Yeah. Like an experience you can't give away, you know?
All right. So, Jeannie also asks, Do you re-gift unwanted items? Kirsten, I'm going to start you off with 30 seconds.
Thank you so much for the copious amount of time. Um, I would say under the right circumstances, absolutely. Sometimes people give you something and it's just not for you. Like you keep it and you have it and you own it. And then someone comes along and they see it and they're just in love. And you're like, look, I don't understand your obsession with this item. I certainly am not in love with it as you are. I received it as a gift and I would like to now give it to you because it's clearly meaningful.
Beautiful. All right. Phyllis, you've got 15 seconds.
I absolutely re-gift only to certain people. I get too many Bed Bath and Body Works crap, so a lot of that extra shit goes to my girlfriend Anne Marie, who actually wants to use all that stuff. I don't need all of them, you know? It's too much. So yeah.
And finally, Will, 5 seconds.
I unfortunately have, and it is with intention. So
Ooh,
exactly Phyllis's case. Like if I have the whole shit ton of Bath and Body Works that I don't use, but my friend will, Merry
there you
Christmas.
go.
Yep.
That, yeah. I think it's like it's all about context.
Yeah, yeah. It's again not like just giving somebody a gift just cause. It's because like this will this will mean something to you. So here.
Exactly. It is all
Yeah.
about the intention, as with most things in life. Now, with that meaningful anecdote, I think it's time to take another break, but we'll be right back. Well, hello, we're back, and it's time to play our final round.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Yeah.
I have a question.
What
Uh
is it?
how early is too early to start holiday shopping? Phyllis, I want to give you 30 seconds to answer this. Shay 15, Will 5.
Well, I start at least. I'll do like 2 months early because you never know. Like there are good deals that happen before Black Friday and all that. And also Hanukkah is 8 days, so that's a lot of time to give little tchotchkes to people, and they're like my little cousins and my nieces and nephews and whatnot. So I need all the time in the world to make sure I put a little something and a little Hanukkah stocking, and that I'm prepared and that I'm getting a good deal. I'm not getting ripped off. So yeah, a couple months in advance.
All right, Shay,
All
what
right.
about you?
So I don't think you have to start like intentionally holiday shopping at a certain time, but if you're somewhere and you see something that's perfect for somebody and it's like in your budget right now, I say go ahead and get it and then just save it for later.
Mm.
Will?
If you're thinking about next year and you haven't finished this year, I think that's when it's too early.
Absolutely fair.
It-
Touche.
It's like if you're thinking
That's
about the
real.
next thing and you haven't finished the now thing.
Yeah, you gotta be present, you know?
I
Yeah.
guess the better
Present.
question would
Presence in
be
the
like
present.
when is too late? You know? Like when have you waited too long?
The
That's
day
really the
of.
question.
When the thing is no longer on sale and not in your budget anymore.
That part.
But how do you know?
Exactly, you can't.
You know?
That's why when Shay said you gotta, like, hit it when it's hot and you see it, even if it's a little, early, that's a good idea. Especially at a
Yeah.
thrift store here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bring a question in for us. And my question, it has to do with gift budgeting. So my question is, do you try to stick to a certain dollar amount on all your gifts? Or can your expenses range like per gift, per receiver? Kirsten, what do you think?
Wow, excellent question, William. Thank you for asking. I am very cheap. I am a cheap person, and I will buy the cheapest cheap things, but I will only buy them because I know you will love them, you know? Like I see something and I'm like, "Oh my God." I will cite the cup I just gave Shay. It is a multi-rainbow like dark colored skull drinking cup. I've been holding on to it for years.
Spoiler alert, it's been regifted.
I'm drinking
Um,
out of it right now.
but Phyllis, do you have advice on your gift budgeting?
You know, it depends because I got two kids and it ain't fair to give one something of a higher amount than the other. But also they have different needs. So if they're adults now, so if they understand that like their needs are different, then I'll try to be as fair as I can.
One wants AirPods and the other one wants a trip to Mars. So how's that fair?
Yeah, I got to hit on my friend Jeff Bezos then. I don't know. Maybe he'll help.
But lastly, Shay.
I try, doesn't always succeed, but I'll try to give myself a range.
Yeah, just try. Yeah.
All right. And Linnea also asks, how do I give a good gift without adding to overconsumption? Will, you've got 30 seconds.
So kind of relating to like my budgeting question, the problem that I had was I was trying to allot a certain amount of gifts like per person, per friend, per relative, and then like I was just filling that quantity with crap. And I was like, okay, so they're gonna get this crap thing and that crap thing, but that's not good because it just sits there as crap in their closets for decades. So don't do that.
All right. Kirsten, you've got 15 seconds.
I am a terrible person to ask. But my best answer is to really think, is this for that person? When you buy something, not just because you can, but like, does this speak to the person I'm about to give it to?
And finally, Phyllis, you got 5 seconds.
At this point, I'll just make him food. That's something you should consume.
Thank you. That's yes.
Okay, moving on. Benny also asks, what is your favorite way to give back to the community during the holiday season? Shay, you have 30 seconds to answer. Will got 15, Kirsten 5. All right, Shay, what you got for us?
Okay, so this is something that I've just found out about recently, but there's certain kind of like pet store place that has adoptable pets that apparently they do this holiday foster program where you can foster an adoptable pet, but like just over the holiday season. So think like Thanksgiving through New Year's. And oh, I'm so tempted, but also I know that I'm the kind of person who would foster fail pretty much automatically. But like, whew.
Mmm, so tempting. Okay, Will, 15 seconds.
The little bit of guilt that I feel is like not having a community-wide impact on a large scale, but something as small as greeting your neighbors. We have luminaries in my neighborhood. I my time ran out, but basically, think small.
That is it.
Work to the wise. Okay, Kirsten, 5 seconds.
I think I'm echoing what you were saying. Just be nicer to people, during the holiday. Especially,
A freaking men.
God, retail workers.
Yeah, be nice to retail workers.
Oh boy. I'm not friends with some of these ladies anymore, but they're real, what as you kids would call them, Karens. It's embarrassing already going to the Starbucks being mean to the 16-year-old barista. Like, they're just making your freaking gingerbread frappuccino latte yaya, and you're being an ass. It ain't nice. Well, anyway, now that I just ranted about that, I think it's time to take a little breather, and then we'll be right back. And we're back! Did yous miss us? I bet you did. Okay, wow, this was a really fascinating game. It kind of like really, puts you on the edge of your seat because you're trying to come up with something meaningful in, a short amount of time. So and I really loved everyone's answers because, the holidays bring up a lot of feelings and emotions. So it was really interesting hearing you all share your answers, and I learned a little bit about yous. So, did any of you guys have any thoughts on the game or the questions?
I just want to say, Phyllis, I loved all of your facilitation. It was outstanding. Thank you so much.
Oh, shucks. My pleasure, hon.
Always great having you.
This was so much fun. I could do this every day. Lenny might be annoyed, but I do it every day.
I had a really hard time um, filling answers in this iteration of AMA 50. I feel like I needed to add more to my answer in not the allotted time that I had. Or sometimes we had trouble filling the time, but
Mm.
I feel like I had more to say than the time allowed.
Yeah, that's tough. I
Yeah,
know. I always
like
run my motor mouth, and then people got to tell me to shut the hell up. So this is a game I should start playing with my family. They only have 5 seconds to talk, and then they shut the hell up. But anyway, I know that's not the intention, so that's neither here nor there. So, I love the holiday season. This is going to be a really, hopefully, an exciting time for you all of our listeners, and hope it's not too stressful, and that you just be present and enjoy your loved ones, family, chosen family, and yeah.
Well, Phyllis, again, thank you so much for coming to play this game with us again today. It's been a whole year since last Thanksgiving, and I mean I always ask this from our guest hosts, but I'm wondering if it kind of felt like coming back to the Thanksgiving table again, it's kind of like feels the same, or if it felt different playing it this time this year in the year of our Lord 2025.
That is a real good question. It almost feels like no time has passed. Like I can't believe a whole year has passed. So, and I love yous guys. So it's being with familiar people, and it warms my heart. Definitely a highlight of my day. But yeah, I mean the questions are always good, and I always try my best to answer them as best I can, and a lot of time I got because there ain't a lot of it. But thank you all for having me. This was a blast.
Yeah.
thank you,
That's
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Well, just a reminder to our listeners, and I'm just curious as well, Phyllis, where on the internet or where in the world can we find, follow, and support you?
Oh yeah. So most of my stuff is going to go on my Instagram. It is Phyllis from Philly. That's the handle. I'm also on TikTok, but I don't have a separate Phyllis account on TikTok. That'll be under Samantha Solar, my Lord and Creator here. But yeah, but I would say Phyllis from Philly. That's where you'll get all the good stuff instantaneously on the gram. So thank yous.
I do have to mention last year Sam had the advice of a deviled egg appetizer for Thanksgiving.
I remembered this conversation.
Yes.
Oh my God. I knew
And
I knew there was something with the deviled egg.
and recently I've been seeing a lot of reels for recipes for deviled eggs for Thanksgiving. So it was an early forecast trend alert, but deviled eggs, the price of eggs have gone down, so now we're doing deviled eggs for Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank God. I mean, even if they're $10 a crate or carton, I'm a sucker. I gotta have them.
So good. They're so good for every occasion. Deviled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
How to treat yourself.
Yes.
An indulgence.
Oh, yes. Boy, this was so much fun. I'm sad that my time on this episode is over, but I'm sure I'll be back. But anyway, on behalf of myself and all of these amazing co-hosts here. We thank you so much for listening today to the AMA 50 podcast, and we really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Now, if you'd like to submit your own questions to be answered in a future episode, our DMs are open at AMA50 podcast on Instagram, or you can send an email at AMA50, the number 50 podcast at gmail.com, and we look forward to these questions. Okay, well, I love you all so much. And until next time, have a good Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Bye. Good luck on your holiday shopping.
Bye.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Oh my God,
We're waving.